everybody, Regan Hagstead here, Mortgage Success Blueprint, and today I wanted to continue on our social media series based on how to post and when to post, right? Because everybody has all these ideas, but I really want to kind of break it down so we can be systematic about how we're posting and when we're posting and what we're posting, right? And I see a lot of stuff get thrown out there on social, but the one thing that I really find is 5 things are impactful when you're doing this. The first one is you gotta go through and segment your friends, right? So if you've got 1,000 friends or 500 or 3,000, if you don't have them segmented out, you're totally missing. And the reason I say that is you wanna be able to deliver your message to people that care about it. For example, tax planning things, a lot of real estate agents don't care about. So if you're gonna do a post on tax planning, you want that to go to your CPA friends or your clients. If you wanna do something about, I don't know, something you heard about lobbying going on in Washington for National Association of Realtors, you want to post that directly to your realtor community, so you're now this expert bringing them info they didn't know. So Facebook allows you to go in and actually take your friend and assign them to a list, right? You want to categorize all of your people, and you can even put your friends that are really not even business related in there. So what you want to do is segment your people, so as you post, you can target it to a specific group. That's the very, very first thing, okay? The other thing that you really have to do is you need to bring value, not just information. Okay, so here's a great example, and I want to also kind of add on that is you also have to tell a story when you're doing it. And a great example of what I'm talking about is, so rates drop. And I'm a lot friends with a lot of people in our industry, and I would say I see 100 things come up on social that says rates are down or top 10 reasons to refinance. That doesn't get it. What really gets it, if that occurs, is whether you put a video or a flyer up there, you tell a story. Say, hey, I just got off the phone with a client and we were able to drop their interest rate by over 0.5%, save them $300 per month. It's really gonna be the difference for them, because now with this $300, they're gonna have $3,600 a year, and they're gonna be able to apply that to their children's college funds. You post that up there, you tell a story, people already understand that it's a good time to refinance. That is way more impactful. Another thing when we're talking about value and we're talking about telling stories, this is like a biggest pet peeve of mine, is I see lenders all the time, originators post something like, Friday afternoon, still at the office, I'll be available all weekend and all time, day or night, to do pre-approvals. Like, that's just crazy. That's like the most desperate thing. That's like saying, I have nothing going on in life or in my business. I need somebody to give you to me. That's crazy. And I know most originators that and if you've ever posted it, that's not what I'm saying you are. I'm just saying that's what it smells like, right? But you can say the exact same thing in a different way that's gonna get a lot of impact. The first thing that I would start with that is say, I just got done with a client or a pre-approval, and we were able to build out a mortgage plan for them today on Friday afternoon. So as they go out this weekend, they can confidently look at homes and they're already gonna know what their down payment and their purchase price range and their monthly payments are. And I'm always available for anybody else who would like to schedule a time to do the exact same thing, because home buying should be a confident process, not something that's kind of murky water. And when you post that, you're saying the same thing. Like, I'm always here for your pre-approval, but you're saying it in a way of like, schedule a time. Here's why you're gonna get it. You're actually going to get more response when you tell that story and you phrase it like that. So before you post, think it through. Where does this seem like I'm coming from? Okay. The third thing is you gotta be personal, right? There's never anything wrong with posting pictures of your family or pictures of where you went. I'm not saying that's all you do, because that gets a little bit awkward, I think, because a lot of times realtors or clients don't need to know what you had for lunch that day. But when you think about it, you got to have some personal stuff, because if you're all business, people kind of start losing interest. But when you're personal with some of your posts, they start saying, man, this guy's great at business. He's also a really cool person that I'd like to hang out with. And you start building this really weird like cyber connection with your audience, which is what you want to do. You know, the fourth thing that I think we all need to be better at when it comes to social is, as you're going through, you know, when to post and how to post, it's kind of a timing thing, right? Like, do I post in the morning? Do I post in the afternoon? Do I post 7 days a week? Do I post 4 days a week? The general rule, and there's not 100% answer for this, but I would tell you, post in a comfortable manner, okay? don't force yourself to post, but also don't slack off. There's this fine line. Generally, a lot of people say 3 to 5 times a week is what you need to be posting. Okay, I don't really think the time of day matters, and you know, I guess you'd say the algorithms will tell you differently. But to me, it's when do you feel it, right? Like, I feel like posting something now, you're going to put out a better product than if you're like, oh gosh, I got to go post on social right now. Post when you feel like it, but just hold yourself to a standard of a certain number of times per day. Okay, and then that final piece, okay, of what, you know, now that we've got all of our kind of plan together of posting, right? I think the final piece is, where am I coming from when I'm posting? Okay, if you're coming from a place of look at me, look at me, look at me, it's going to wear out really quick. If you're coming from a place of this is who I am and I'm just showing everybody and I'm bringing value and I'm showing you what I do for my business, you're going to be really, really successful, okay? Yes, there are times to be salesy and have advertising, but most of the time, it's just being yourself. So as we continue through this series, we're going to add a few more things to this as far as using video and a few other aspects, but I think this is one of the other real big keys to being effective on social. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to share, like, comment down below, like our page, and I really look forward to seeing you guys next time.